What's up, Taurus, and all my Taurus cross stalkers? Well, that's just someone who knows a Taurus who's here to see what's up. So, what's up, stalker? Hope you get all the information that you're looking for. Hope that everyone does, actually. So, we're gonna get right into it. Man, I hope you all are doing well. If you like what you see, hit all my buttons, hit the like, subscribe, and the share, and the little bell, and you get notified when I post the dope content on the YouTubes. So, we're gonna get right into it and see what's going on for my Taurus gang. Gang. Nine of brushes in reverse. Social justice in the middle representing you. Mama buckets in reverse. The six of brushes in reverse. Oh. The two of stencils in reverse. Jeez. Alright, the brother of brushes. If you're in the middle representing you, it's the social justice and two of stencils in reverse. This card just fell out, okay, on top of what happened in the past. So we're going to leave that. I'm not going to look at it yet. But in the middle, representing you is social justice in the two of stencils in reverse. I feel like you're trying to juggle doing everything that is good. You know what I mean? Like all being the good guy in all the situations and having a hard time doing that because there's so many situations where you're needing to do that. It's like dispersing your energy in too many different areas because it's what's right. You know, it's what needs to happen. It could be approaching everything with a different point of view, and I feel like it's exhausting. Okay, I feel this. It's like trying to get your point across all the time, doing for what's right. But doing it so often that it's just like you don't know if you're ready to, you're ready to give up. Now the five of stencils in reverse, okay, that's coming out of that feeling. Okay, I feel like a genuine person who has the social justice upright. It's like doing what's right and like taking a social stance. You know, it's like hashtag movements and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that kind of not just, but a way to like reach a lot of people in a social way to bring balance to a subject, right? All right, I feel like you're trying to reach out to a lot of people, and I feel like you're ready to give up because it possibly could be, you know, it's exhausting, always on the go, always doing that. But the five of stencils being in reverse is that's like coming out of it and coming out of the feeling of like less than in poverty and um hmm, this could be I want to say like being able to put yourself in someone who is less fortunate than you because you have been in their situation. Okay, that's just, I guess, I don't know, the side note that I have to say. All right, the nine of brushes in reverse to the brother of brushes, and then the five of brushes is what fell out and was up like, and it's regarding the past. So this is a silly fight, right? It could be like, you know, I want to say like brotherly love because of the brother of buckets. It's upright, right? That's being very like with your heart on your sleeve and very sweet and caring with emotions. I want to say like immature kind of like adolescence type, not immature, but yeah, kind of. You know what I mean? Cracking a joke about it. This is a silly fight too to the nine of brushes about a time when you've given up on pursuing what makes you happy. It just causes fights. I feel like you're trying to strive to do something that you want that you gave up on in the past. It possibly could cause a fight. Therefore, you could be keeping it a secret, not really saying anything, but it's kind of like it's out there, like because I feel like the stress of taking care of the stances that or whatever it is. I feel like it's like a big. I just saw a big book get slammed on like a scheduling book getting slammed down and just like tons of shit to do. You know what I mean? And it's all stuff that just like has to be done. You know what I mean? But wanting to pursue things that you've given up on before in the past because it'll just start a fight. You know what I mean? So it's like it's caused fights in the before in the past. That's probably why you're not really like. I feel like a strong, overstressed, too much workload on one person's back. Okay, of the mama of buckets in reverse, so the six of brushes in reverse. I was being upset for a couple of days and getting over its period vibes, right? Like, um, overreacting about little things, um, getting all up in your feels, like women, that, and then like coming out of it and being like, oh shit, maybe I overreacted a little bit about that, and just being upset for a little bit and kind of emotional. And it's when like you don't feel like supported from your friend system, and no, the death in reverse. It's like beating it like it's like beating something to death, and like I don't know, want to be like lingering on something that strikes your heart in a certain way where you would get upset. Like, and I want to say, okay, not everyone gets their period, but like I want to say like a week or so, at least with me personally, a week or so before I start, okay, I will get mad emotional over like little shit that's been eating at me, and then I'll just snap. Like, I don't know, like, and then I look at myself and I'm like, oh my god, I overreacted. You know what I mean? So that's a me thing, and it's just because of the hormones of the period coming in. And then it's like over not letting it go. That's too funny because the mama buckets usually lets it go. I think you're lingering on like the no support of the friend system and beating that with down like, and you're not even saying anything about it. The sister's breakdance in reverse. All right, that's passive aggressiveness. Okay, and like sarcasm and kind of like dancing around the subject or not even saying anything at all, just sitting back and watching and kind of being obsessed over something because it really gets you in your feel. It could be like I want to be like watching someone's social media like a hawk who like of a friend who isn't a friend. You know what I mean? Who you thought was a friend who's got you all up in your feels and getting upset, over here. Um I feel like you could have lost the help of this support system over here. That's why you're feeling like you're gonna drop the ball on these subjects and the big book, and all the things that you have to do. Like, I feel like it's like no matter what, you're gonna get it done. You're gonna come out of it. It even says it right here. So the Ace of Brushes. That's manifesting like the hard work pays off, right? Having the plant grow a fruit and being able to eat the fruit, putting all the hard work and effort into it, and being able to eat that fruit, right? Fruits of your labor. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. Moving the fuck on. This deck represents them and their side of the story, and when I say them, it can mean a lot of different people to whoever you think of when I think, when I think, when I speak. What am I thinking? You're psychic. What's up? All right, the Empress in reverse. You're psychic. What's up? I feel like this person expects you to have answers. They're probably coming out. You probably think that they're a bitch because this is your perception upon them. The Empress in reverse. All right, the Devil. That kid, yeah, just having a mindset that's probably not like the greatest. Okay, addictive personalities. Let's put it as a judgment. It's very. That's the wow. The good, the bad. They're evolved. I'm gonna say you like that. This card always comes up higher. I feel like the world, ending to a cycle, so a new one can begin. And the Six of Wands is being like friends and like having them support you. Maybe we had a fallout with someone, and this is like being like, damn, they the devil, and then being like, whoa, damn, they enlightened, and then like being like supported by them again. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're gonna see. This is all right. What's this? 7 of Coins, and it's my sign for they don't want anyone to know. It's what they're doing, what they're planning, what they're growing. They've been around. It's the person who's like planted seeds, and remember how I was saying, planting seeds and the fruits of your labor. Well, this person was in the planting of the seeds part. The Strength in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the 6 of Coins. Now, I thought that was what this card was. So you have the 6 and the 7, and they're crisscrossing, oppositing each other. So this person is, I want to say this person is putting in time and effort into placing correct investments. So like it's like hard work pays off. It's like, how do I say it? Like a waiting game kind of puts you on top and puts you in a position to puts them in a position to where they can like give you some of their fruit. You know what I mean? It's yeah, the Tower in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna start off with them. The 6 of Wands in reverse. The Strength in reverse. This person's very standoffish. They don't really. The 8 of Swords in reverse. All right. That's changing of a perception. They could have had like one way of thinking, and this is how it is, right? My hands are tied. I don't know what to do. And then one thing can change a whole perspective just like that. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, the hands aren't tied. You know what I mean? 8 of Swords. It's once you change your perspective, you change your life forever. The Strength in reverse. The 6 of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person's holding back shady shit. How do I even say that? I don't know about this. I'm gonna read into this. I don't know about this. The 5 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Coins. I feel like they're coming out of like. I feel like it's like just an enemy. Like I get this vibe of an enemy that's been around. That just it's an enemy. All right, and I feel like they're going through some shit right now, possibly like wanting to forgive the fights that have happened because of the time that's been put in, like the time and effort that they put into, I want to be like the relationship or whatever that you have together or whatever. To the Knave of Swords in reverse. Passive aggressiveness again. And sarcasm. It could be like triggering. It could be like, if you guys have gotten into a fight about something, it could be like when it gets brought up, a little passive aggressive. Like I do this shit. If like something gets brought up, I'll be passive aggressive as fuck. And if like, I don't know, man. If I am at that point, I don't know. I've probably given up. You know what I mean? So now I don't know what else to do other than just be. I don't want to be like blatantly a dick, but I'll. If it goes over your head, if you get it, you get it. You know what? If you don't, you don't. Like but it's like they're being like sarcastic to like forgiving stuff that has happened in the past. This is like kind of like it's weird. I feel like it's like an enemy trying to like sneak their way back in. It's really weird. The Tower in reverse, they're going through it. 6 of Coins though. The Three of Swords in reverse, having thick skin to what other people say, being in a position to be able to give. The Tower in reverse is being really hard. I want to be like on themselves. And then I pulled the Hierophant, which is like a teacher, a wise person, higher learning, higher your higher self. Okay. I feel like someone very like smart and wise is like changing their perspective to be more forgiving. And they may not they may be realizing that whatever this person has said is true. Okay, and it's a hard thing for them to like grasp, but they're like possibly trying to come in. You know what I mean? It's like someone being like, okay, say you had like a best friend over 20 years and you get into a fight with this person, and then you're not talking to them, and one of your friends that you've knows you guys and is like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, you guys have been friends for like forever, you know, like, get over yourself. Or and they'll make like good points, not just saying like, what the fuck are you, they'll make good points of why. Okay, and it like so much so they're gonna have like a complete turnaround of what they think. Like, get the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse, and like they're one more, and then moving on. The Six of Swords, that's forward movement. They could be physically moving, but once they know a thing, they can't unknow it. Science, bitches. Sorry, it's science, bitches. That's what I always say with those cards. Like, it's so. Anyways, moving on. It's the Magician. Eight of Swords again. The Nine of Swords in reverse. What's the point? Changing perspective. The Eight of Chalices and the Four of Wands. The Eight of Chalices. Yeah. I'm halfway there. Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely, if you love it, let it go. And if it comes back, it is. And if you leave and you feel better, think about that. Okay? If you leave a situation and you feel better that you're not in that situation, think about that. The Eight of Swords. I feel like something into the Fool. I feel like you're gonna probably have like a change of perspective on something you honestly have no idea about. And it's gonna be like complete new news. And when you get the new news, it changes your perspective, alright? Changing your life forever. Because before in the past, you were thinking, what the fuck is the point? What the fuck is the point? This is like my suicide card. This is like being that down and out about it, overthinking it so much in your head. With the Eight of Swords and I feel like you were just tied to the subject, and these are steps, like, so it's like probably steps of detachment to be able to like let go of something, because you have the Eight of Chalices, and like I said, let it go, and if it comes back, then it's meant to be, kind of thing, you know what I mean? But, or when you let it go and you feel better, I'm just saying. But the Ace of Pentacles in reverse to the Nine of Swords. This is like losing money, and what's the point? Clarify that. To the Emperor in reverse. To narcissistic asshole. This could be like surrounding yourself with people who have a negative mindset or something like that, or where they only think about themselves, where they situations where people, I feel like that's just like nobody stepping up and helping at all. And again, that's like bringing it back to the beginning of you feeling like you're like gonna drop the ball because you get too much shit on your plate. It's showing up again right here. Now, the Queen of Chalices in reverse. It's just kind of being emotional about shit in the past. Again, that's kind of, I mean, the Queen of Swords, she's my PTSD, but the Queen of Chalices, her coming up so much on top of the Emperor with that kind of like a narcissism kind of vibe, and like with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is like, what the fuck is even the point of trying to, this is like trying to get blood out of a stone or trying to get like love out of a narcissist. You're not gonna get it. Okay, you're just gonna get manipulated. That's why I saw the Magician and I kept on hearing manipulation, but I wasn't going, I was like, what? This, all right? Some narcissists are so good at it, they don't even realize what they're doing. But anyways, it's just how they work. They just work to manipulate things for themselves, all right? The Eight of Swords in reverse, changing your perspective, changing your life forever, and realizing that there's shit that you don't really know, and that you're I feel like you're willing to learn, right? The Five of Brushes, that's in reverse, is forgiving to a fight. Now I'm going to clarify these. So the Five of Pentacles in reverse, again, coming out of it. I feel like whatever you're going through right now, this is just a little hump in the road that you're going to get over. It's like walk away from it and let it play itself out and then come back to it and celebrate it. To the Ace of Swords. Being able to talk. This is also taking a minute away from a heated situation to think, recoup, so you can actually talk about it. All right, and having clear communications because you know what's going on. I feel like it's like a smart communication. I just intelligent communication. So, all right. I hope that resonated with you guys, made you feel some sort of way. And until next time, much love, my friends. Peace.